Good afternoon. Right, I've done all my stitching. Everything's anchored down now. It's so much easier to work with now. There's not hundreds of pins everywhere. I've still got this one in because I'm undecided about this little hexagon. I don't know whether to put it on there or I might move it. I haven't decided yet. I also took off a lot of the tatting lace pieces. Got quite a few on here though, looking at it. Because I felt it was getting a little bit overcrowded, I'll be honest with you. I wanted to get some stitch in there. I've also picked out some small buttons. Most of them are vintage. I think a lot of these were gifted actually. So I'm thinking things like this big one here. I'll try and sort of squeeze that in there. So yeah, basically I'm just sort of playing around with some accessories. I think I've said before, I'm not going to do a ton of embroidery on this. I'm not, you know, like Ariane Zurcher does. It's not going to happen. I will do some, and obviously it'll be a completely personal preference how much you do. Yeah, see, I quite like that just poking out there. Although I've got these really nice white ones as well. Yeah, so I'm just messing around with stuff really. So took a couple of hours to sit and stitch all these. I'm not the fastest of people to tack things down, although that's quite nice in there, isn't it? Yeah, so there we are. So that's one, and then that's the other one. That's the darker side. Doesn't matter. I mean, you know, as I said, there's no front and no back. I've got to pin that one down because this one keeps wanting to pop apart. So yeah, I'm a bit... I think I might put my buttons on next. I think that'll be the next thing. And then decide what stitching I want to do. As I say, I've pulled out a lot of the really individual. This one's got a little rhinestone in the middle, so I thought that would look amazing, just sort of poking out one of the puffs. Or maybe one of the little diddy ones there. Yeah, so basically I'm just going to play around with stuff really, to be honest with you. I have picked out these vintage kind of a, I don't know, greeny colour I guess they are, but I thought they went quite well with the, although I might change those. Anyway, this is how far I've got, so I thought I'd give you an update. Glad I put the interfacing on the back. I think it would have pulled it horrendously if I hadn't have done so. So if you're not using a terribly thick, I say this is this it's quite buttery. It's quite, well, I think it's vintage. I'm not sure. Yeah, so you might find that a benefit for you when you start stitching, especially as you know once the embroidery goes on and stuff. So yeah, I've got some slightly dodgy ones to cover up there, so I might need to get some bigger. This one here's gone a bit of a wonky donkey on that one, so yeah, might do some button stitching and that kind of thing. So those are my threads that I'm going to use because they go as far as I'm concerned. Now the other question I've got for you is how much of the embroidery do you want to see? Do you want me to do you want to see me doing quite a lot, or should I do some and then just come back and tell you what I've done? The trouble is, you know, the videos are going to go on and on and on, and you know, you might want to be ready to get it actually sewn into a bag. Just let me know in the comment below if you want to see. I suppose I could do it that I do some of it and then sort of pause and then bring you back when it's done. Would that be okay? I don't know. I don't know what you want me to do. Yeah, I think the best thing, just let me know. Just tell me what you think you would like to see. Some of my hexagons have got wonky. If I ever done this again, I would do it in a hoop, I'll be honest with you, because when you are holding it like this and you're stitching it down, you end up I've ended up with quite wonky pieces. So in hindsight, I should have done a big piece of fabric in a hoop, stitched these on, and then cut my bag size out, because some of them have gone a bit wonky. But that's fine. It's not perfect. I'm not perfect. Don't expect my bag to be. So anyway, that's enough. I'm waffling on. So yes, let me know. A lot of people have said slow down, because, and I said that's fine. I will do this bit by bit. I want to show you as much as possible, and you just catch up whenever. There's no rush. Take your time. It's your bag. You decide how you want it to look and all the rest of it. Some people are posting on the Susie Q Makes Facebook page, so I always leave a link in the description below. Carry on with that. That's brilliant. I'm loving seeing what people are doing. So, oh dear, excuse me. Sorry, that came out of nowhere. Yeah. So let me know if you want, how much of the embroidery you want to see. I'm fine either way. It's up to you. I'm waffling. I'll see you later. I hope everyone's having fun with this. I'm really loving the way it's looking. So yeah, and I can't wait to get on, stitch on the buttons, do some embroidery. But I want you to tell me what you want that to look like. I'll be honest with you. So all right, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.